Three, two, one. Hey, hey, everybody! It's the Empress of Peach. I'm taking over for the Moon Man today. Who knows where he's at? Catching some bounties, hunting some pirates. Wait. That's my job.
um, is that the intro? I like it.
Yeah, that's as far as I got before stuttering.
No worries, no worries, no worries. Well, what's going on, everybody? As you can tell, we're back with another episode of the Moonman Experience, and I've got the lovely Empress of Peach here with me to discuss anything and everything. And she's a part of the Atlessio family, and not only just a part of the Atlessio family, but she is a made woman in the Atlessio family. So please give her flowers, give her the respect she deserves, and let's learn a little bit more about you. Who are you? How did you find Star Atlas? How did you find the Atlessio family? And how did you get into all this? Let's hear it all.
Hey, thank you so much. I'm
Hmm.
I'm so happy to be here and glad that, we got to connect and we're doing this and sharing our stories and everything. Um, yeah, so my start with Star Atlas was through OKCoin. Surprisingly, OKCoin's an exchange, and they started offering Atlas coin, and they even offered like a free Pierce if you joined by November, and so I did. And the next thing I knew, I started looking into Star Atlas, thought it was really cool. This was
Hmm.
before the staking, before Score came out. I
Right.
was like, okay, well, I why would people buy these expensive ships? Um, and then December happened, and I was like, oh my God, I need to put all my money into this.
Me too.
Right? I can get money back. That's amazing. You know, and And the funny thing is the way I found that Lesio family was through one of your interviews with Frankie Diamonds.
Let's
Um,
go.
right?
Hell yeah.
I was scrolling through Twitter trying to follow people, and I ran into your content, and I was like, "Whoa, that is so cool." And Frankie was talking about family and how, when you're competing or when you're playing in games, the familial bonds are the strongest.
Hmm.
I was like, "You know what? That is really awesome. I would love to be, more involved with Star Atlas and the gaming. I don't know how I'm gonna do with the gaming because I old." But I was like, Why not? Why not be a part of a team? And of all kinds of teams to be a part of, one that's like family and mafia style. Like, what a badass, um, what do you call it? Category theme uh,
Yeah.
to have. Like, I love everything from the clothing, from just the era, and being Empress.
Hmm.
I'm like, luxury, yes. Um, the style, yes. The opulence, yes. So I jumped in the server and everyone was just so amazing. Um, Friendly, welcoming. They're smart, they're talented. And I was blown away and just dove head in
Right,
into
right.
doing all that.
Yeah, no, the Aletio family is a group of guys that I really respect and that I love making conversation with and building relationships with because those guys are just like they get down to business, they're true to self, and they just rock and roll with getting the job done, and they're just cool and laid back, man. But like I said, they still get the business done, and I've always been a big like mafia fan, and that like whole thing, right? So yeah, that's really cool that you gravitated to that. I know a lot of people that do gravitate to the Aletio family. It's like it was their calling, like it just made sense. So that's really really cool that you found the Aletio family, and through my video, which is crazy because I found the Final Frontier through Atlas Theory's video. So it's funny that it all comes around full circle. So yeah, that's fucking dope, man. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, I dig it. And on Sunday,
Hmm.
I became officially a maid member. So like that was we call it blood oath ritual,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
dope.
kept joking like, "Do I get to drink the blood of my enemies?" In this case, pirates. Um,
Yes.
so we'll see what the video shows. I'll
And and let's dive into this. Like, how do you feel about these pirates in Star Atlas? What's your thoughts on them?
I think it's gonna be fun target practice.
Nice. I like
I
it.
just I really enjoy, as Empress, the whole oh goodness, what's the word? Persona.
Mhm.
Like, something to work for and um to really be known for,
Mhm.
as really disliking pirates. I dated someone one time, and it's funny. Here's a little personal thing about me. I dated someone,
Yeah, let's get into it.
and right before, uh, what was it for Christmas?
Mhm.
I gifted him a Pierce X5. It was pretty expensive back then too for Christmas. And then, holidays, I worked a lot, and next thing I know, he was just like, "Oh, never mind. Don't want to be with you anymore." And I was like, "Wow." And like
Dang.
at what point do you say like, "Can I have my Pierce X5 back because that's going to give me 6 Atlas per day and I don't think you deserve it." But, at that point I'm like, "You're a fucking pirate. Like, how
Yeah.
dare you?" How dare you wait
Damn.
till after Christmas?
Damn, so there's like a real um you've got a real bounty and a real your crosshairs are on the pirates. Damn, you know.
Right? It's good reason to. A purpose, that is it. That's the word I was looking for, a purpose.
Yeah, there's like a purpose cuz now we've got like nobody killed your dog in like a John Wick situation, but we've got like one of those situations going on, you know what I mean? Now you're out to hunt down some pirates and maybe that's like the reigning thing that allows you to take over in the Star Atlas metaverse. And like some people may know it, some people may not because we're so early. But like 20 years down the road, they're going to be like, dude, this girl is like, she's ruthless. And it's going to be like an old folk tale of like, I heard one time it was because the pirates, she dated one of them and they didn't give the ship back. And now she's just been out on a killing spree for years. And then you know what I mean? Like one of those stories. I don't know. Silly, but that's funny.
No, that's part of my lore, right? Like, "Hey, pirate stole my ship,
Yeah.
crushed my heart." No, what's that phrase? Oh. Oh, there's a phrase, something about a woman scorned. There's a good one. "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned." Oh, let me say that correctly.
Yeah.
"Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned."
I love it. That was awesome. That was amazing. So do you like the X5? You said is that one of your favorite ships? What other ones do you like? What's out there that you like when it comes to the ship selection?
Um, Opal Jet. I mean, that was
Yeah.
one of my first big purchases, and,
It's clean.
I was like, I love saying Jet. It's a
Yeah.
pretty color, just for aesthetics and everything. I even named my, in real life vehicle
Hmm.
Jet.
The
I'm
Jet
like,
Jet.
Come on, peeps, let's get in the Jet."
That's so dope.
Right?
Hell yeah. I do love the Jet Jet. It's a beautiful looking ship.
Yeah, yeah. Just sleek, I wonder
It
how it
is.
actually how it'll actually, it'll be used for racing, right? Did they talk about racing in Star
Um,
Atlas?
yeah. So we definitely know there's going to be racing in Star Atlas, but I think it's going to be made for that, right? I don't know if it'll be the fastest ship in the universe, but I think it'll definitely be able to compete. I mean, I'm looking forward to driving it in a race, flying it in a race, I should say, not driving. Um, it'll be a really fun time, I think. Jet jets are dope. I like jet jets. Jet jets.
Yeah. Jet, right? Isn't it? It's fun to say. So what do you think is the fastest ship in the market?
mm, I would have to look at the ship list, but I'm hoping maybe the Envoy because I got a couple of them. So I hope that's one of the fastest, so I can make sure to be able to get away, and I make sure it's agile and you know, I'm allowed to cut through space and, weave in and out of the asteroid fields and all that crazy stuff. So I wouldn't know which one is the fastest, but I would like to see the Envoy be a pretty fast ship just
Nice.
because I'll be using it.
I'll be hiding out in the asteroids with my tufa. I have a tufa also,
You do?
and
Nice.
that thing's that thing's pretty awesome. So I'm like, you know,
Yeah, and you know
and
what? Like looking at the Tufa, uh I think it's literally it looks like an Envoy, but just with like the rock camouflage, low key.
yeah, yeah.
So I can respect that. Hell yeah.
You
Um,
got get an early jump on those pirates.
right, right. And what is this that you were telling me about that you're going to NFTLA? Let's talk about that. Everybody, this will be coming out on Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so that'll be happening tonight. So it'll have already happened. But let's talk about it though.
Yeah, totally. So NFTLA is right here in Los Angeles. Little drop. Empress is from Los Angeles, Hollywood. No.
Boom.
Valley girl all my life. It's so imagine, like Bitcoin conference, but only for
Mhm.
NFTs right here in my
So dope.
backyard. So there's a lot of representation, a lot of um, projects going there,
Yeah.
more than I can even count or know. And there's going to be virtual concerts,
Mhm.
and Star Atlas is going to be there at. Oh, sorry. Let me look. Some dome. It's at a dome.
That's
Media
so dope.
Dome. Wisdom Art Park. So Star Atlas is gonna be there. I'm hoping to meet Ash and say what's up.
Ayo.
Right? Represent the Atlessio family there. So I think it's gonna be super cool just to be able to experience being with other people who are part of, this whole NFT community, this whole
Mhm.
space. Like we're so early, yet at the same time, um there's so many of us who are
Yeah.
into this Web3 and this metaverse space.
Yeah, what do you think like the future of actually, well, I'll pause on that question. Just to comment on the NFTLA. That sounds like a really, really fun event. I wish I wasn't where I was so I could fly out there, right? And then the other thing is too, like I'm super stoked about the future of these like Star Atlas events and meetups and stuff like that. Like that's gonna be really, really fun. And that's awesome that you're meeting Ash. I know here at the end of well, it's not April yet, but at the end of April, I'm going to be going down to Texas to meet up with Ardo and some of the other Four Horsemen and the homie
Wow.
Star Killer and some of these guys. So that'd be really cool to meet these people in person. We've already used Facecam and stuff like that before, but it's just gonna be really fun when we all in the community get to start meeting each other, and I think it'll slowly start happening. Like you're meeting them, I'm meeting them, slowly but surely, but this is like super, super dope.
Yeah, I'm waiting for when Star Atlas will be like, "Hey, we're gonna have a giant party,"
Let's go.
almost like Woodstock. Wait, no, Woodstock's
Yeah.
old. I'm dating myself now.
No, you're fine.
No, no, uh, what are those things now? Burning Man, but
Yeah,
like
like
for Star
festivals, yeah.
Atlas and literally under the stars.
Yeah,
Um,
let's do a Star Atlas Burning Man. That would be it'd probably get pretty weird if you for an understatement, but that'd be fun. I wonder if I wonder if like Santi and like Sappa and Swags go to like Burning Man. They probably are gonna start going, I would assume, right?
Dude, that'd be so cool. Imagine they have like a float that's just, a giant jet.
Yeah, right.
Or they make their own what's that giant the tree arrow, but
Yeah, like they
like
pull up on the
in
tree
velvet.
arrow, or maybe they like come down in the Venus ballad, I think is the one that was just released.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty dope. And then at the end they could just set it on fire, right
Right. Oh my
alongside of the Burning Man.
That's
Yeah,
the
that
whole
would be really
point.
cool. But yeah, no, that NFTLA sounds super super dope. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some content from that event. What I was going to ask you though was like, what do you see the future of like Web3 and like this crazy like tech movement that we're going into, and like this AR world that's about to I think just change everything once we get some like sunglasses that are like actually a little bit stylish, but project the crazy digital world on our world around us, world. What do you think about all that?
I think it's gonna be insanely crazy.
It's gonna be dope.
The future is, like, literally here.
Hmm.
I've been watching, um, TV shows, like, on Amazon, like Upload.
Hmm.
I watched, Free Guy, and I'm like, "Wow, like, this immersiveness is gonna be insane." But at the same time, I love that we Web3 is allowing for utility where people can also earn an income and make passive income or more, make um, eventually a living wage. So it'll take I what it like old galleries where you people would have to physically walk
Yeah.
into to like view artwork, or
Hmm.
now it is visual, but I see more people making money at being more lucrative and seeing things like curate to earn.
Hmm.
I just saw that on Twitter the other day. I was like, this is amazing. Also, trading NFTs to earn, like all these ways to earn, to really push us forward. I think is what we have to look forward to. And, um the economy is just changing so
Hmm.
fast and so wonderfully. The next generation is going to have it so simple or
Yeah.
so creative. They'll be able to become their own people, which is what I feel this generation is striving to do, but we're prepping it for the next.
Damn, you put that in a really cool way. I like that. um
Oh, thanks.
no, that was dope.
It's because I have kids.
Right.
The thing about Empress, I got 2 kiddos.
Shout out to those kids. Um,
Yeah.
I think it is going to be a really crazy future, and I think it's just going to be dope. Like there's like you said, like create. Nope. Curate. And I think it's going to be so curate to earn, and it's going to be really really dope. Um, and what I was going to say was dope 7 more times, and um what was I gonna say? Oh, like digital fashion. I think that's going to be like something that's really cool, because once we're all in like augmented reality, like people are just gonna be wearing like digital outfits, and you won't see it on people if you don't have the AR glasses on or the contact lenses on. But the second you do put them on, it's just gonna like just like everything, right? Like billboards, walls, just gonna be so much, and it's just gonna breed for new money, and it's gonna be dope
Oh my
again.
god, online shopping is gonna change. It's
Yeah.
like, can you imagine, like, I wanna see how that dress will look on me. You have, your standard
Hmm.
picture of you and just throw it on. How wow. Oh, no, I better protect my bags.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, yo. It's gonna be crazy for real, for real. It's gonna be really cool. Have you looked into like digital fashion and all that stuff? Have you like scrolled around on Twitter and like dove into different projects and all the crazy things that they're doing?
No, not yet.
You
I've
should
only
do it.
seen a
It's
little bit,
crazy.
but I'm a little scared now because 'cause I'm like, "Oh, that looks really good. I'm gonna have to buy that."
Yeah, there's like a
You
bunch
know,
of there's like yeah, for real, for real. There's like a bunch of fashion design houses like getting into it, and it's yeah, it's gonna be nuts because you already see what they do in real life.
Mhm.
With clothes, it's absurd. Some of the shit doesn't even make sense to me. Um, it's crazy, right? But yeah, it's just gonna be taken to a new level with like digital fashion, because you can make things flow and do different like you can just like it's kind of like a real movie, right? Like an action movie can do a lot, with CGI and stuff. But when you bring things into like the cartoon world, like or like the Unreal Engine world, like you can do anything. Like you do anything and it looks so much cleaner. And so, fashion in real life can get pretty crazy and look cool, but once you add that digital aspect to it, like you can, make flames come around a person from the bottom up. And then like,
Yeah.
or like somebody could snap their finger and then like stars would sparkle out and then like coil around somebody and then that makes the outfit. Like there's just so many doper things you could do if we're all wearing AR glasses and we're watching like digital outfits just transform into crazy things.
Wow.
I think that would
Wow.
be
They
it's
should
gonna be
have, like,
really nuts.
warehouses, like, dedicated for AR. I mean, I'm sure they do, but, like, that'd be so cool to have it be more common, like, "Hey, go to the AR warehouse," it wouldn't be called warehouse or dome or whatever, but it's
Hmm.
just a space dedicated to it, and well, maybe I just need to get out more.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I
like,
mean,
that's the weird thing about this, like, we get, the metaverse is so expansive, yet you can all do it from your computer at the
mhm.
same time, like, where's the balance of going outside to experience it?
Well, I think a lot of people already do stay inside, and then there's a lot of people that go outside. I think what'll happen is you just have to be a person that has like a good, like you said, balance in life, right? You have to be disciplined to know that. And I preach this all the time, like when the Star Atlas game gets going and like the metaverse really actually gets going, and we're all in it, and it's like super immersive. Like people have to remember to like just work out, exercise, go outside sometimes, take your shoes off, ground yourself to the grass. Like, you have to remember to do that because you'll just get cooped up inside and become like a fucking lunatic. And that's not good for the
But a rich
society.
one.
Yeah, that too, right? But it just wouldn't be good for society. But I mean, there's already people that don't leave their house, so that's cool too, I guess. But
Yeah, yeah. We'll have to figure out a way to make things interactive, like, somehow bring back what was it called? The little gaming system? The Wii?
yeah, the Wii, right?
Or playing tennis inside.
Hell yeah. I have like the Nintendo Switch and we do that all the time. Like last weekend we were over at my girl's cousin's house and there was a couple of us hanging out and we were playing Wii and not Wii, I mean Nintendo Switch, and that's like super fun to play as a group, to have some drinks and, laugh about Mario Party games. Like that's always fun.
Mario Kart, yeah, that's my jam.
Hell yeah. Me and Archetype were just talking about getting like our group of moon type legacy people together and playing like old school emulator games like that are free, so people don't have to go out of the way, or so people do not have to go out of their way to spend money. But I think like that would be super dope. Like I love the game Sonic and all these old school games. Like that stuff is super retro and fun.
Yeah, yeah, I think that'd be amazing. Just because those are the OG games,
Right.
not going too far back where what was it, that board with the ball bouncing in
Hmm.
between? That's
Yeah.
pretty ancient.
Do you have like a do you have like a gaming history? Have you played games all your life?
No, my mom kept me away from them a lot.
Damn.
I know, we had a Nintendo system with the
Yeah.
original, um Super Mario Brothers when it
Hmm.
came out, and I played it for 1 week, and I think my mom got scared, so she sent it away. She
It's a devil's toy right there.
right? That thing's the devil. I was like, "Oh, no."
It's not the devil,
My
mom.
sister and I had a Game Boy that we would share,
Yeah.
and, that was the worst trying to share a Game Boy and those cartridges, and you
Hmm.
lose a cartridge, and it's the worst thing ever. The
Yeah.
Tetris, the organizational part of me loves Tetris and, um, those kinds of games.
You ever go on YouTube and watch those people that do like Tetris and they do it like 1,000 miles per hour?
Oh my god.
It's nuts. Yo, the competitions are crazy. Type it in one time. Type it in like fastest Tetris people. It's gonna blow your mind.
I will. Ah, I'll probably be like,
Um,
"Whoa, oh, I gotta beat that, I gotta beat that now."
yeah, those games are really fun, dude. I do love the old school games. I always said like if I ever, once I expand from this apartment and I put myself in a house, I definitely want to have like a I already have like my office, that has my gaming stuff and my PC and or my two PCs and all this other crazy shit that you guys have seen on Twitter in the picture. But I want to get like one of those like seriously like super super dope rooms that like have the correct lighting, like a good looking desk and like like white
A
desk
disco
and like
ball.
yes and like a wall that's like fully like painted like the like space and the galaxy and just all this cool stuff. But also in that room, I would love to throw a couch and like a table and then also like, a TV that has, a big screen TV that also has like the bunch of old school games on it, not just Xbox, not just, some PlayStation, but like Sega, Nintendo 64, just all that
Yeah.
old school shit. You know what I mean? Like a really, really old school dope like gaming room. But that is also like high tech and like cool to today's standards.
Yeah, you gotta get the chairs that'll, like the motion chairs that'll move with you too.
Yeah, yeah. Archetype was actually just telling me that on stream last night. He was like, "Yo, you got to get one of those like chairs that move or whatever." And I was like, "Bro, like that's illegal to have in an apartment because like that thing will probably just be loud as hell, like you know what I mean? I'll get evicted quick."
Right? Your neighbors would hate you.
They would, they would.
Be like, "I'm the moon man, bitch."
I swear to God, and it's yo. Now that we're talking about apartments and stuff like that, I don't know what you live in, but I'm on the top floor, and like super super dangerous for me to be on the top floor because like I'm super loud and I just do crazy shit, And there was this one time where like I guess I was just being too loud, and the neighbor underneath like banged on the ceiling, and I was like, "Well, bet," and I stomped two times real hard, and then I stopped being loud. But I sent it right back to him. I was like, "Yo, you're not gonna tell me to quiet down with me at least throwing something back." But
Right,
yeah, no, I know
apartment life, that's tough, man.
it's
No,
tough, man.
mine's a little different, I've had kids running around, and so you're like, "Stop stomping!
Yeah.
Really? You're 50 pounds, why do you sound like an ogre?"
That's hilarious. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, apartment life is it's not fit for the moon man to be on the top floor. If any of my neighbors are listening to this, I'm sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. But
Hear
yeah,
you, I
what do you think about like the future of the Atlessio family? Like what you guys got going on? What do you guys plan on doing here in the future? Drop some alpha if you want to. Let us know.
I don't know, I don't wanna get a hit placed on me like, "Oh, she betrayed." No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Boot neck's
Um
coming for you.
um, they're amazing, they're coming up with, Mob Machina
Yeah.
NFTs. They're on Twitter. Uh, they will be minting June 1st. So
Mhm.
there's you'll start to see some marketing coming out. Right now,
Shit, I already see
we
it.
have
You
this.
guys are flooding the markets.
Yeah. Good, we're doing our work.
Mhm.
One of them, Sammy 8 Ball, he's got Spot the Difference Sundays, so check those out. Those have been fun to see all the interactions from people. Like my head hurts. I'm like, I'm trying to spot differences. I'm like, no, this I can't. I'll leave it up to the pros. But
Right.
it's a fun game and um, just to get some interaction in. But yeah, keep a lookout on on June 1st for minting. We'll get some more info out there for y'all to get
Have you
whitelisted stuff.
Yeah, because I definitely gotta pick up a few. Have you guys released, like, a price yet? Or are you guys still working
No.
on that? Okay.
No, not they won't even tell me,
Excuse me.
so
Damn. Yo, what are you guys doing over there? But probably this reason why, right? You come on the Moon Man experience, excuse me, you spill all the beans and then, it's not good.
They're like, "Oh, we can't trust her exactly just yet." No,
Yeah.
the price hasn't been set just yet because it is, you know, 2 months from now is like
Right.
5 years in internet. time. So
True.
so many things can change, but we will keep you updated, most definitely.
Definitely. Most definitely. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Um, and how has your journey on like Twitter been? Like, do you like it? Do you enjoy this community that we're in? Do you feel the love like we all do? Do you wake up and like just get so excited to be part of the Star Atlas community?
Yeah, right? Like, you wake up, it's like the first thing I check is like, "Do I have any new Twitter notifications? Do I have any new Discord?"
Yeah.
You know, I used to wake up and check my stocks, but I'm like,
Hmm.
stocks are so boring now. Like,
Yeah, they're no
what's
fun.
happening?
Yeah, because you can't get rugged in stocks. Like, I mean, I guess you can to an extent, um, but it's just a lot funner to, be in such a on the fence market. I feel like at any time, like we could just go into a bear market, but then at any time we could like go straight into another bull run. And
Yeah.
some people are losing their minds right now and acting crazy, and just acting completely out of character. If these people are listening to this, I hope you know you're acting out of fucking character. Excuse me. But there's just it's crazy right now, yo. This whole crypto NFT thing makes people act crazy.
Mhm, mhm. But at the same time, like, come on, like, can't keep looking at everyone who made their bag super quick by being at the right place at the right time or even setting it up because the that's that's not going to happen to everyone, unfortunately.
Mm-mm.
But we can all be slow and steady. We can all do our own research and not put everything in. We go all in with, with our spirit, with our soul, with our fire, our passion inside. But, real life money and shit, like, come on, man, like, take care of yourself, your family, your home, like, take care of that first, and, and be smart with what you're doing, cause and build a community of people that you trust. So, yeah.
Yeah, people got to be careful because like people are really out here losing money they shouldn't be playing with, and sometimes you get caught up in the hype of being like, yes, I'm in a community, I'm on the hype train, I'm going, yeah, I'm gonna do it, guys, I'm gonna do it. Then you do it, and then you're like, yes, and then like a week later you're like, bruh, I don't know how to get a meal today. Like,
Oh,
I'm
man.
done. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, that's not cool. And people got to relax because, like, it's getting dangerous out here. And especially in this bear market, people start to, just kind of panic a little bit, and, they've lost investments and they lose their minds. Yeah.
Yeah, well, what sucks too are the scammers.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw like some random NFT pop up in my Phantom, and I was like, "What is this?"
Hmm.
And like you gotta listen to people when when they tell you their stories of like, "Hey, don't click any unknown links. Like, be wary of false advertising. Sounds too good to be true. It is."
It is like always make sure you go through the official link on whatever whatever community or like profile is running those NFTs. Make sure you
Mhm.
only use, like, not you, but these other people, like make sure you only use their official link on their Twitter profile, or if you're in their Discord, all official Discords always have an official link channel. If they're like NFT people, right? So like don't ever just click on stuff in random Discord messages. DMs are never real. Um, don't ever click on the links in Gen Chat. Don't ever click on the links in your Twitter DMs. Like, just play it
Yep.
smart. And like, whenever anybody sends me a link to something, um, I always just go look that up on YouTube, or I go to that person's official page and then click on it. You know what I mean? Even if they're in even if it's just a random community member in the Discord, even if they shoot me a link, like I just don't click on stuff. I just don't trust it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's sad to say that that's what it's come to because links have been such an easy thing, in the web,
Yeah.
but for to have that extra caution, yeah. Even connecting your wallet.
Hmm.
I think Phantom, when I first started doing score, there used to be an auto approve.
Mhm.
And, I didn't, naive, young, new to this, whatever. I didn't like I thought that it was the best thing because it made it so easy to refuel my ships. I was like auto approve, one click. And then I think in the last few months that was taken off. And I was like, this
Mhm.
is annoying. But then as I started to hear more stories of people getting their soul taken, oh that's funny. Their soul. They
Yeah,
sold their
right?
but they're getting it taken because they auto approve something and now all their money's gone. Like, okay, so these these things are useful for us. They're
Mhm.
fucking annoying, but they're useful. I'll accept it.
Yeah, I'll never connect my wallet to any type of organization or community that is like, "Here, we'll help you track this, that, and the third." Like, I can't, never. Nope, I'm good. I'll do my own stuff.
Mhm,
I just don't trust the Twitter space, you know, and some people have long games. Um, like some people
mm.
are playing like the long game and like it might not be a bad thing today and they might, make it seem like a good thing today, but what are people going to be doing in 5 years with all this data and this information? So, I just don't trust people.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I mean, was it those fake accounts that pretend to be these ladies, these
Mhm.
cute little ladies? Oh, I'm new here. I'm like, ooh, that's a long game. Like these poor
Yeah.
guys, thinking.
Yes, and, just NFTs in general, what are some of your favorite NFTs out there, put aside Star Atlas? Obviously, we all love Star Atlas, but what are some, like, crazy NFTs that you hold or projects that you're into that you're a fan of?
Yeah, well, I got three other NFTs.
Mhm.
Uh, one of them's the Moon Man.
Let's go. Yep.
I grabbed number, oh, one of your first one. I was too late for the elite because I had just jumped in and I was like, "What is this? What?" And so I got one of your regulars, number 77. 'Cause
Hell yeah,
seven's
thank
an
you.
awesome number.
It is an awesome number.
And I
I'm a
I also
fan.
do have one of your ultras, archetypes ultra, because support, man. You
Yeah.
guys, you guys are awesome.
We gotta get you
Uh,
in the Discord. After this, or even you can do it now, it doesn't matter. Go to our profile and you'll see that we just made a, Moon type, legacy Discord, so join up in that and we'll get you in the Ultra chat. Let's
Nice.
go.
Oh, make sure it's a correct link too. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Boom. Correct link on my profile. It's the only one. But yeah, thank you so much. I do just wanna say, like, right now, like, I thank you personally and everybody out there that supports us. And, if you guys ever come out with NFTs and stuff like that, the Atlessio family, you yourself, some Peach NFTs, like whatever the case may be, like I'm 100% going to purchase them and, just give the love back. But I do really appreciate a lot of you guys, just supporting because it's just crazy to think that, people do that, you know? So thank
Yeah.
you.
And we're like you said, we're so early to this, so it's
Hmm.
amazing. So you're welcome. Happy, happy. I did pick up a Skull Tunes, a Scully.
Okay.
Uh, they're oh my gosh. The artist name is Theo. I feel so bad. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But it's this really cute Skull Tunes character. Super cute.
Yeah, totally. You're just gonna have to send me that link to Scully Tunes, Tune Scully. How do you say
Skull
it?
Tunes. And
Skull
then the
Tunes.
the owners are Scullies. I mean,
That's pretty cool,
it's kind of
actually.
like a weird thing because skulls are like,
Hmm.
one part represents death, but there's also like a whole nother part to it. But it's more like the beautiful side of
Right.
skulls. And um, the message that I love from the artist is that um, these skulls, like even though it's a skull and represents death, they look happy somehow. And it just goes to show that you can, still go through life and be happy even with, these dire circumstances around you. Or something like that. I apologize, artist, if I botched it, but that that positive note was what I was going for.
Totally. I don't think you botched it. You're good. And I think this is just a really amazing thing that is like happening in the world right now is like, artists are finally getting, paid to do what they love because if I'm not mistaken, that's been a really hard journey for artists. Like the starving artist wasn't just a musician. It wasn't just a, you know, um, actor. It was also like actual artist. And,
Mhm.
so it's really amazing to see them finally get some shine and be able to get paid for their work. Um,
Absolutely,
do you
absolutely.
want to talk about, you were
Oh,
talking,
my third NFT.
huh?
I have another NFT,
Oh yeah, let's talk about it.
the Blodioni
Yeah. Shout out the bounce bar.
from the Bounty Bar.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
the Bounty Bar was, one of my first friends, like, in the Metaverse. He just really, like, showed the best support and, was liking my things and interacting with me, and I was like, "This is amazing, like, this is the start of community that I felt." So I really wanna shout out to Carmona for just being that welcoming, entity. So
Mhm.
I picked up a Blodioni, and I picked up number, one of the 70s because I like 7, um, and we've just, worked on putting together, some exciting things in the Bounty Bar from that
Mhm.
since that time.
Should we talk about one of them?
We should. I
Okay,
don't know. Should we
let the people know.
give a 5-second silence for suspense?
Yeah, moment of silence.
We have something planning.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really fun time. Yeah, let the people know. Take it away.
So, at the Bounty Bar, myself, Empress of Peach, the Moon Man, and Atlas Theory, we are going to be holding a dance meme contest. Woo! Get your dance on. Do you
Let's
have
go.
siren sounds? Can you like input like the woo woo? No.
Pew, 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 pew.
Start beatboxing.
Yeah. Yo, I was in a Twitter Spaces with this chick that started beatboxing the other day. Crazy.
Oh, that's
Um,
so cool. We need her.
yeah, no, it was nuts. It was nuts. But anyways, yeah, let's go on about the dance thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
so,
crazy.
me, Moon Man, and Atlas Theory, we're gonna be judging. We're gonna, be taking submissions for dance moves, whether it be gifs or video. But we invite everyone to participate. Get everyone who is in Star Atlas or even isn't in Star Atlas, but like let's go hang out at the Bounty Bar. Let's send in the submissions. We'll be putting some stuff out on Twitter soon, very very soon. We got a really cool flyer, and there will be prizes. So, I mean, I hear there's a little a little ship in there,
Hmm.
um, and some really cool NFTs, which have been mentioned previously. Yeah.
That's so dope. Yeah, I'm really excited for um the dance party. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think there's going to be a lot of laughs. I think people should definitely, when you're hearing this, you should definitely look out for it because this is what community is all about. Excuse me. Let me get a drink of water. um yeah, yeah,
Oh,
take it away.
your
Take it
turn.
away. But yeah, community is amazing and it's just going to be a really fun time, but I'll let you take it away though.
Yeah, we're gonna have categories in um creative, original. You'll see more. So if I botch
Right.
this, I apologize.
Hmm.
But we're gonna be judging on the funniest and the most creative and most likes in a couple categories. So I mean, it's gonna be fun for all. There's gonna be prizes to be had, and you know, pretty awesome prizes too, right? Like how cool is it that you get a chance to win a small ship?
Right. Yeah, there's nothing cooler about that. And we will be throwing out some Lunar NFTs for those who win. So I'm happy to do that.
Yay!
And we very well might do maybe we'll do some archetype and Moonman NFTs as well. So Definitely
Right?
participate in this, y'all. It's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah. Do you are we allowed to throw something in there as judges? I'm sure we can't win because,
You can throw
cop
whatever you want in there, yeah. Oh, what do you mean? Like, oh, I thought you meant like as prizes. You mean like, can we throw like, some dances in there and see if we can win? We can, but I think we'll be excluded from winning. But
Yeah,
low
not
key, if ours is the best, we'll announce that we won it, but we'll just have to give it to second place. But
we'll have to have the moon man doing the moonwalk
yeah, yeah,
on the
yeah.
I
I did
mean
a Sandbox character. So you know what the Sandbox is, right?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, maybe I want to get involved in the Sandbox, try to build community there and see who's in there, right? And so I went on their website and you can like create your own character and I was like, bet. And so then I got into like the Vex editor or whatever it's called, Vox editor or something.
Mhm.
And I've never done editing like that before, like creation like that. And it's like the little block pixels. And I made up the whole Moon Man character. It was super, super cool.
Well,
Everything was great and it looked really cool. And I even did like, well, I'll tell you that part in a second. So I then went to the part where like you mint your own character that you made, and that way it can be in the game. And it said, we're not doing this at this time. And I was like, the fuck,
no!
you know what I mean? So I go to their Discord and I'm like, yo, how do I get in here? I have my character ready. I just spent like 6 hours doing this because I have no idea how to do it. It turned out all right, but like, how do I get in there? They're like, oh, well, we're only taking a small group of creators that are like big time, right? And I was like, yo, what the so then since Snoop Dogg's in it, and obviously you can do little dance moves, and one of the dance moves you can do is like the drop it like it's hot dance move. Um,
Mhm.
and so I played the song, and then I made my character, the Moon Man, do a bunch of little dances and stuff. And then I tweeted it out to Twitter and was like, yo, Snoop, tell him to let your boy in, and that clearly didn't go that way. So yeah.
Aw.
But yeah, speaking of like little characters. Yeah.
Well, can you throw that in there? I think, like, I would love to see original things like that. Like, it doesn't have to be you per se, but it could
Hmm.
be your character in a game dropping it like it's hot. Like, that'd
Right.
be that'd be fucking awesome to see originals like that.
Yeah, I'll
We can
definitely
also
post it.
we also have a space for, the funny gifs and thing that people pull from movies, but I think
And
the
also
bigger
the originals.
Mhm. Bigger prizes should go to the originals because
I
that's
think so. I
6
agree.
hours of work to make your avatar.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it went nowhere. I'll I'll send it to you right now and then you can take a look at it. Um but yeah, I was like, yo, what the pretty bogus.
That's not fair.
Not
That's
fair at all.
but at the same time, I'm like, "Well, that's changing in the space," all the time we're putting towards our art, eventually we'll get paid for it, you know? It'll be monetized, um it's just so exciting how the metaverse, the Web3 and everything is moving forward for the community and for, us making it as individuals as well.
Hmm. Yeah, it is moving really fast. But I'm really excited about it. Like I've always been a fan of like the digital world and, gaming and computer and all that stuff. So like I'm glad the world's moving this way. Like I love the real world, but I also love the digital world, and I think it's really cool. Um, and I think there's going to be like, I don't know. I think there's just going to be new people at the top. You know,
Mhm. Word, word. I feel ya.
definitely. Well, let's tell the people, you that is, not me, you, where they can find you and just all this other crazy stuff, or if there's anything else that you wanna leave them with. Um, maybe things that you're working on, things that you're excited for in the future that, is cool to the world, like beneficial to them, or just pretty much anything. Just this is your platform. It's been your platform since the beginning, but yeah, let them know.
Yeah, cool. I'm Empress of Peach on Twitter. So that's pretty much where you can just find me right now. On Twitter, Empress of Peach. You can also find me in the Atlessio Discord. The link is on there on my Twitter. And oh, me and Frankie Diamonds and other people from Atlessio Group we're coming up with a little radio show um for Atlessio. That's something that's in the works. I don't have anything else to share, but hey, radio show, that will be fun. So be on the lookout for that. And that's it. Catch me hunting some pirates.
Yeah, we want that X5 back, bro.
Eventually I'll be like, ah, I've moved on to bigger, better ships, but
Right.
it's the principle of it that
Yeah, put
really
the
gets.
bounty on his head, I'll go for him. Um,
Ah,
but yeah, I really appreciate you supporting the movement I got going on. Supporting Archetypes movement, supporting our collaboration, collaborative movement. And just really glad that you support me. I appreciate everybody, everybody in this community. And yeah, just thank you for the taking the time out to, bullshit with your boy and hang out and have some laughs, because it's a
it was
down market
good.
right now and we got to do something to, bring these people's spirits up. So, here we are.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much going on, and I love that we've been able to to create things, um, to fill the time. Well, not really so to fill the time, but to create the community. And I'm glad you're part of my circle of community. I'm looking forward to meeting other people,
Right.
and just coming together as community because this is how we survive the world, man. Like, there's so many things that suck that are sucking,
You're not
but
lying.
in the end, we have community, we have each other, and that's what we're made for.
Yeah, 100%. Well, everybody, you just heard it here first. Thank you so much, Peach, for coming on here. Everybody, please go follow her. Please give her the support. Please give her the flowers she deserves.
Mhm.
We're going to be here for a long time. So thank you for supporting us both. And, all her links and stuff like that will be in the description. Follow her, follow her, follow her. Shout out to the Atlessio family. And yeah, just thank you so much, Peach.
Thank you so much, Moon Man. You rock. You moon rock. Woo!
Moon rock. Let's go. Maybe we every time there's like a moon something, I'm like, ooh, my brain goes to let's start something with that. So maybe we'll start something with moon rocks. I know they already
Yeah,
have the
good
marijuana out there, but maybe
job.
we'll start our own thing. Moon rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much.